Did you know that Valentine's Day originated from saints who were murdered and martyred on February 14th? Thanks to 15th century poets and 19th century commercialism, Valentine's Day has now become one of the most economy-boosting days of the year. Today, I'm going to talk about why you should be happy that you are single, and if you stay tuned to the end, I will give you a little life hack on how to easily accomplish self-love.
Hey guys, so before we get started, I just wanted to share something really cool with you. I created this PDF that explains why you keep attracting emotionally unavailable partners and how to stop. So if you find yourself attracting the same people over and over, the ones who cannot commit, the ones who are not vulnerable, you have to read this. Just go to the link in my description and I will also post it in the comments and you can download this today. All right, now back to the video.
So you're single on Valentine's Day. Boo frickin' who? While all the couples are out spending loads of money celebrating each other, you should be celebrating you. Think about what makes you special. What have you accomplished lately that you should appreciate yourself for? Do you know how hard it is to even be conceived? Conception on any given day is just 2%. So the fact that you have been brought into this world means that you are worthy to be here and deserving of love. Who you should really love is yourself. We spend so much time looking outward, trying to fill that emptiness inside of us, whether it be with food, sex, drugs, alcohol, shopping, plastic surgery, the list goes on. While that food, alcohol, and material items might give us that dopamine hit and distract us from ourselves for a while, once the act is over, we're left with ourselves again, in our own potential miserable company. That's why loving yourself is so important. If you love yourself, you don't need to look to these outside factors to fill you up, because you will be boosting yourself up. And outside factors are unreliable anyway. Why is loving yourself so important? You come into this world alone, and you leave this world alone. No matter how many people are surrounding you, you can never leave your own company. You always have this internal dialogue going on inside, so you should get comfortable with it. How do you know that you are loved? Well, you were born. Think about this. Your body functions on its own without you even having to do anything. Even when you sleep, your body is functioning. Also, you have the ability to feel pleasure. You would not be able to feel those positive feelings if you were not loved. And I know you might say, oh, but I have negative feelings too. But those negative feelings help you know what positive feelings are. You wouldn't be able to appreciate the positive without knowing the negative. And lastly, you have freedom and control over your own life. You have the freedom to choose the way you want to feel. It's all about perspective. So I want to switch perspectives here. What are the benefits of being single? Why is it good to be single? Being single is all about freedom. Your time and your decisions are your own. You have the freedom to do whatever you want without anyone else's intervention. You can be completely selfish. You have the time and space to think about what you truly want out of life, and you have the freedom to go after it. You can make life-changing decisions, like moving to a new country, without thinking about how it's going to affect someone else. You have the freedom of choice. And you have more money to spend on yourself. So treat yourself. You have more time on your hands to go after your pursuits. Once you're in a relationship or are married, you're likely going to be spending the next 40 to 50 years with that person. So value being single. Milk it for all it's worth, because singledom, most likely, is just a minor blip in the grander scheme of your life. People say that you need to love yourself before someone else can love you. I hate that. I don't think that's true. You can find someone to love you no matter how you feel about yourself. If you feel like shit about yourself, I'm sure you can find someone else who will love you, who thinks that loving you is treating you like shit. But what loving yourself can do is raise your standards. Believe me, probably 50% of the people out there celebrating Valentine's Day are not actually in happy relationships. They're just doing it because that's what society tells them to do. Is that the kind of relationship that you want? No. So start with yourself. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. Keep your standards high, because one day you will find the right person who will meet them. And when that happens, you won't need a society-designated holiday to remind you of how much you love each other. So here's a secret hack to loving yourself more. As you are falling asleep at night, your brain is making a gradual transition from alpha awakeness to delta sleep. However, in between is a stage called theta. Theta is the brain wave for your subconscious mind, for subconscious programming. So a secret tip that you can do to increase self-love is to listen to a self-love tape as you are falling asleep at night. This will program your mind for self-love. And the more that you do it, the more that self-love will permeate and rise up from the subconscious mind to the awake conscious mind. I have linked below some YouTube videos that I like, which can help you program your subconscious mind for self-love. So guys, I hope you liked my video this week. If you'd like a one-to-one coaching session with me, you can find a link to my website below, and you can contact me there. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day, and I'll see you next week.